Good morning, guys. It's Linton here from Greenbox Markets. I just want to do a quick follow-up on the two open trades that we're in on the Euro Yen and Euro Swiss Franc currency pairs at this point in time. Just want to run through that analysis and make sure that we're still on target. And then also just want to make sure that you are aware of the news that's in the market today. So let's have a look here quickly. We can see in a couple of minutes time we've got ECB President Draghi speaking, so that will be big for the euro. And then at midday, this is all South African time, GMT +2. At midday, we've got Governor Carney speaking, which will be massive for the pound. And then after consumer confidence at 4 o'clock this evening at 7, we're looking at Fed Chair Janet Yellen speaking. Now, a lot of guys were asking why the big sell-off in gold happened yesterday, and the main reason for that sell-off was because of the data for this week, US data, and then also obviously the Fed meeting later this evening. So we're waiting to see whether there's indication as to whether there will be another interest rate hike this year or not, and that will obviously bode well for the US dollar if there is anticipation for another rate hike this year. So a lot of news in the market today, and to be quite honest with you, with the pairs that are going to be affected, it's going to be quite a broad effect. So I'm probably not going to be entering any new positions today, just managing my current open positions. So let's have a look at the Euro Yen first. I'm going to go out to the daily time frame. So remember, we had a weekly breakout structure over here, this break, and then we saw this structure formation over there. Let me just draw it in for you quickly. Sorry, 2 seconds. Why is that not working? Oh, there we go. There we go. Alright, so we had this structure formation over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it broke on the 6th. Over here we've had 1, 2, 3, and currently going up in the 4th at the moment. So the possibility of a 4 and a 5 exists before we see a further break to the upside. So that's why we need to start watching where this price is at the moment, because we need to see whether it is going to break on this run or whether we're actually going to get the 5th wave down over here before we get further upside on this pair. So let's go down to the smaller time frames quickly and have a look at it there. I'm going to drop down to the 4 hour. So on the 4 hour we can see the structure that I was talking about, 1, 2, 3, which is completed to the downside, and we're currently in the 4th on the way up. So when we get to this point over here, and it's very, very close now, so I am starting to watch this quite carefully. When we get to this point over here, we need to see what the price is going to do. If the price gets to this level over here and bounces back off of it, I'm probably going to want to close my long trade that I'm in off the bottom of the structure over here. What will probably then happen is we will see the formation of a flag and then a break to give us this 5th wave down to complete the 5th wave on this structure over here before the price turns and goes up. Alternatively, what we could see, let me just make a little bit of space above there. Alternatively, what we could see is the price break through that level, trade around here for a little bit, form a flag, and then go. If that happens, I still want to keep this long. I don't want to close it over here because I would like to just keep moving my stop loss further and further into profit as the price moves in my favor. Remembering that we've got bigger targets to the upside based on larger time frames. Let's just have a look at that quickly so I can show you what I mean. So just on the daily over here, we can see that we had this impulse on the left-hand side. And I'm expecting the same kind of impulse to occur over here on the breakout. So in terms of length, let's see there. So we could get quite a decent move to the upside, around about the 132 mark on the Euro Yen. So I'm still watching for that trade. I'm looking for it to exit this structure at the top here, and I'll be looking to move my stop loss all the way along here, further and further into profit as we get little corrective structures in between and breaks on the way up. The following pair that we wanted to have a look at was the Euro Franc. Okay, so this is one that I entered based on the break of this trend line over here. Let me just put it in for you there. So that break over there was my entry. Was a little bit premature by the looks of things, and that's often what happens when you trade off the bottom of structures. I usually try and teach all of our clients to rather trade only on the breakouts of the structures, but quite often you can get the little wave trades in between, and I like taking them because your risk to reward is still quite good. So I'm still in this position. Did go a little bit against me, not that much. Let's check how many pips it was. So we're looking at around about 28 pips. So it really wasn't a big move against me, so I was quite happy to keep that trade. And it is finally moving in the direction that I wanted to go. We could see one more pullback in a little flag formation over here. So we could see something along these lines with a 1, 2, 3 before the price moves up to the top of the structure over here. And once it gets there, it's exactly the same scenario as the euro yen. So we'll need to see whether the price breaks through, forms a flag, and continues. Or alternatively, if it bounces off the top here, comes back, forms a little flag, and then goes down, I'd like to get that short trade down to this trend line over here again. So that's analysis on these two positions. Very happy with them at the moment. I'm going to hang on to these trades for a little while. Let's see what happens when they both get to the top of these structures, whether we get a reversal or a continuation. Thanks for watching, guys. If you found this video useful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends on social media or WhatsApp, wherever. And yeah, have a great day worth of trading, and remember to trade safe with all the news that's in the market today. Take care. Cheers.